Yo guys, what is up? It is Epic Ninja Dude back with another Injustice 2 video for you guys. Before we get into this video, I just want to apologize quickly for the inactivity recently. Since my last video, I think it's been like around a month since I uploaded last. And I just want to say that video did really well. 6K views, 6K plus. I don't know how much it is at right now at the time you're watching this video, but it's got a lot of support, guys. Thank you for that. And also 300 subs, guys. Thanks for that as well. But back to the inactivity, guys. Yes, want to apologize for any activity that might come. It's like at the end of the year, and um, there's tests and stuff, and there's a lot of stuff at the end of the year that happens. It's just end of the year is probably the busiest time for people at school, and I'm just glad that most of it's over now. I should be getting more active now, but if there is any activity in the future, I just want to apologize for that in advance. Yeah, anyway, guys, and one last thing before we start the video is I do sometimes stream on Twitch. I will leave a link to my Twitch channel down below in the description. I don't stream that often, but I do stream Xbox games on there, so I can play games like Battlefront 2, Fortnite, other stuff. Anything that's on my Xbox you guys want me to play, I can play. But yeah, guys, that's enough for that. Now we're gonna get into this. So the idea of this is not to absolutely put them in like, it's not if they were in an arena who would win like a battle to the death. No, it's like which character is more useful. So today the first two characters that I'm gonna be pitting up against each other are Powered Supergirl or PSG versus Dark Supergirl or DSG. So quick background: Powered Supergirl is obtainable from challenges. Obviously, these are small quantities of shards. It's 80 shards per challenge with no refresh. If you get around, that's on average, really, maybe just below that. But that's without refreshing the challenges with gems. And DSG is from Arena. It's 160 plus if you get Elite 1 and over, and if you get Elite 4 and over, it's 360 shards. So, and now we're going to be talking about two characters. So let's start with Dark Supergirl. So we've talked about where she's come from. Now, I'm just going to say before anything else, you do see this character much, well, I do anyway, I don't know about you guys, but I see his character much more often in Arena as a 6-star character than Powered Supergirl. Because I don't really see many 6-star Powered Supergirls. But hey, there might be quite a few out there that I know quite a few people that have maxed out Powered Supergirl. But I do know a ton of other people that have a maxed out Dark Supergirl. Now on to Dark Supergirl's passive. So I'm just going to read it out quickly and then explain a bit about what it's all about. Skull Kryptonian Slam. On tagging, Supergirl lands an unblockable attack that deals, well, the amount of damage is variable, depending on your build. So mine's 2,668 damage and can interrupt abilities. So keep that in mind, guys. She can interrupt abilities. And this is the main part of her ability that everybody absolutely loves. If she interrupts an ability, she gains 100% damage and 100% crit chance for 7 seconds. And that's at 5-star and over. So that 7 seconds, she basically gains fucking god powers. So that's 100% crit chance. So every single one of her hits, unless the character that she's fighting against has crit resistance, every single one will be a crit hit, which is 1.5 times the normal damage or over. And it can go up to 3 times the damage. So say one normal hit would do 1k, that's 3k damage in one hit. And also 100% damage, so that's even more. So that's a lot of damage. I'm gonna leave that. It's a lot of damage. So she is a really good character. I find mostly for Arena, she's really good. But yeah. And the only thing that I know of that can evade her unblockable, because it was unblockable. Her unblockable passive is Speed Force the Flash's rush and evade due to his ability that he can't be hit while he's rushing or evading. So I think that's the only way, unless it's been changed. I don't know. So now I'm just gonna go her specials quickly. The first one, this is the same as both Supergirls, is Walking Laser. And now if you do the Walking Laser while she's got her passive activated, now that deals a lot of damage. The only downside to Walking Laser is that it does give the enemy character a lot of time to regenerate their power bar. So it's really, really tight. Like, it really does hurt you, but it hurts them a lot more. Yeah. So now gear, I'm just gonna quickly talk about that. Her gear are obtainable from Arena, the Arena store. That's 20 per gear. So that's 20 medals per gear. That is a total of 100 medals. So it's not that much. It's not that hard to get. Just play one arena and you can get them. So that's pretty easy to get. Now now we're on gears, we're just gonna quickly go over the gear set bonus. And that's 2 out of 5 gears is 20% critical attack damage. 3 out of 5 is plus 5% attack. 5 out of 5 is plus 10% attack. So quite clearly there, she is an absolute DPS. So yeah, you really want to build her as a DPS, a full-on DPS. Not much crit chance because you don't really need that due to her passive. But crit damage. You need crit damage, and you need attack and, well, a bit of health depending on how you want to build her and what you're building her for. So you want, the main things are crit damage, attack, but not much crit chance. And one of the downsides to using Dark Supergirl is the 8-second tag in, which really does put a dent in her. 8-second tag in. That's the long version. That's the short one is 4 seconds, but for Dark Supergirl it is 8 seconds. And now, before we go on to Powered Supergirl, I just want to talk about Dark Supergirl's art. Like, just look at that art. It's fucking dope. Compare it to Powered Supergirl's art. Like, what are you doing, girl? What are you doing? Anyway, guys, so now we're on to Powered Supergirl. As I said earlier, she is obtainable from challenges. I don't know exactly what the max is if you refresh every single tier of the challenge, but it's probably decently high. I think it's 80 shards or 60, between 60 and 80 shards per challenge if you do every single tier every single day of the 4 days. So that's on average. And her passive, so Powered Supergirl's passive is called Powered Heat Vision. 25%, I think that's at 4-star, because I haven't really bothered getting her to 5-star. I think it's around 30 or something percent. So I'm just going to say 30% chance for ability 1 to cost no power on basic, jump, rush, range, and crouch attacks. So that is absolutely amazing. It's probably one of the best passives in the game, closely contending with Dark Supergirl, but we'll get to that later on in the video at the end. So that passive, in my opinion, is it's a game changer, because a free special one, and keep in mind her special one is the Walking Laser. As I said earlier, it does leave the enemy a lot of time to generate power, but it is also a beast with damage. It's one of the probably the strongest, or one of the strongest special ones in the game is the Walking Laser. But yeah, so this girl has a lot of crit chance, 75% crit chance. She is an absolute beast. A couple of these free special ones, and you will be dead in arena. Anyway, onto a special just quickly. First is Walking Laser, obviously. Okay, now Walking Laser is really the only one that stands out, and I only did that for Dark Supergirl as well, because the other two don't really stand out as much. Special 3's okay, same with Dark Supergirl, but Special 2 isn't really much, and yeah. Although I do like the Special 2 I do like the Special 2 for Dark Supergirl. I just like how it's laid out. Anyway, gear is obtainable from the challenges. It is on a drop chance, however, unlike Dark Supergirl, so some people may find this a bit harder to get gear. But it's not too hard, and these are also droppable from raid, just like Dark Supergirl's. You can get these from raids level 60, easy, just by playing. And her gear set bonuses are plus 10% crit chance, plus 10% health, and plus 10% attack. So now back to her build, as you want her build as a character with a lot of crit chance in it, because then you have more chance to get off that walking laser, that free walking laser. And you also want a decent amount of damage and a decent amount of crit damage. So damage and crit damage, you also obviously want a decent amount of that for her, since she is not a combo builder, since she is a DPS, obviously. Health is, again, variable. You don't really need that much if you're just absolutely spamming her with her special one. Yeah. So, guys, now we are on to the last part of the video, where I just summarize it all and sort of bring the video all together. I am gonna go over 5 points, and now keep in mind this is quite hard for me to pick. Um, this is all these 5 points I found hard to pick on who would win these points. But the 5 points are passive obtainability, raids, how well it works with other teams, and obviously the art, because art, that always matters when you max out a character. If a character has terrible art, you're not gonna max them out. It's gonna look absolutely terrible. But anyway, I'm gonna start with probably the one I found hardest to pick was the passive. Which character had the better passive? Now, if you want to have a recap of what the passive were, just go back on the video. Now, as I said earlier, this I found really hard to pick because they both have absolutely amazing passives, but I did give the point to Dark Supergirl because, well, although Powered Supergirl's passive is absolutely amazing, 3 special 1s, Dark Supergirl's passive can interrupt abilities. It can basically stop the whole combo. It interrupts the combo, does damage on it, and 100% damage, 100% crit chance. I just think that beats Powered Supergirl's. Not by much. Remember, this is my own opinion, guys. But I'm not saying that Powered Supergirl's passive is bad. It's really good, but I think Dark Supergirl's is just a slight bit better. And now we are going on to the second point of obtainability. And now, earlier on in the video, at the beginning, I did say when I was talking about Dark Supergirl, I see Dark Supergirl is a much more common 6-star than PSG, which you would guess is that more people would have her as a 6-star. So that means that so more people have her as a 6-star. So that means she is much more commonly got, as her shards are much more commonly, well, owned. So if you think about it, I don't know how many arenas there are. There's like A, B, C. Well, there's A1, A2, A3, B. I don't think B is split up into 3. B, C, D, E, F, G. Probably a H by now. I have no idea. There's at least 10 arenas, and there's like thousands of people that get into the top band where they get 360 shards. Many more thousands. Probably there are other thousands of people that get the 160 shards. And then there are other people that get her shards slowly over time by not quite getting to Elite 1, but getting those small amounts of shards. And then Powered Supergirl, her shards, well, I don't know about you guys, but for me, definitely, I don't really play challenges as much as I do Arena. Pretty much I ignore challenges unless it's a new character or a character that I want. And Powered Supergirl, she goes fairly unnoticed for me. But so I'm gonna say again, this point goes to Dark Supergirl on obtainability. Again, you guys can say in the comments which one you guys think, and any of these points really, is better. Now raids. Again, this is another hard one that I had to pick, but I did give it to Powered Supergirl. Again, I think one reason that made me give this to Powered Supergirl was a sympathy point, really, because if it all went to Dark Supergirl now, that would just be an unfair fight, really. But Powered Supergirl, sorry, did take this point. I think they're fairly even in raids, like because Dark Supergirl has a lot of potential to deal damage with that passive, but then so does Powered Supergirl. Powered Supergirl with a full-on crit chance build, amazing in B1. I've seen people like in my league that do a ton of damage with Powered Supergirl, just absolutely amazing. So I am gonna give this point to Powered Supergirl, but again, you guys can say in the comments down below what you think. And now I'm going to talk about how well these characters work with other teams. And I think this is fairly obvious to us all that Dark Supergirl does, again, take this. Power Supergirl can work with other characters well, but I can't think, like, straight off the bat, characters that she just instantly goes with. With Dark Supergirl, I can think of loads of characters. Predator, Batman, Emerald Green Lantern, and any other character that has an ability that happens on tagging, because that is what she has. Ability on tagging is her team. That is the team that she belongs in. So again, I think Dark Supergirl just works in teams better than Power Supergirl. And now, again, this is fairly obvious to us. I said it earlier in the video. Easy win for Dark Supergirl. Really, art is absolutely amazing in my opinion. Probably one of the best arts in the game. Obviously, in my opinion, again, I'm saying in my opinion a lot because this video is an opinion. We're all entitled to our opinions. You guys are, I am. We all probably have different opinions, but you can tell me in the comments down below what you thought. And that does bring this video up to a wrap. So tell me which characters that you want to see next. So if you want to see more characters like this, doing what I did with Powered Supergirl and Dark Supergirl, tell me down below. And yeah, so characters like, say, Emerald Green Lantern and John Stewart Green Lantern, Predator Batman, Arkham Knight Batman. Those are just ideas. You can tell me whatever you want. Obviously, this will develop. It'll get better as we go along if I do decide to carry on this. But yeah, with that, guys, that is the end of the video. Hope you did enjoy. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Peace.